So you know you're going to exit your business someday, and whether that's on the top of your mind right now and it's front and center, or if it's something that's been on the back burner or that you haven't given much thought, in either case, the question is how are you going to get from where you are today to having a successful exit in the future? So today we're going to jump in and talk about exit planning because I often get these three questions. What is an exit plan? Why do I need an exit plan and what are the benefits? And when do I need an exit plan? When is it appropriate? And so now that we know what we're going to cover, let's jump in. So the first question is, what is an exit plan? And there's a lot of misconceptions out there, but what I most commonly hear is that an exit plan is something that I'm going to put together when I'm ready to sell my business. It's going to list out who I want to sell it to, how much I want to sell it for, and when I plan to be out. And although those things are true, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're the most important. So in my opinion, an exit plan is a plan that aligns your business, your personal, and your financial goals into a single strategy to build transferable value, secure your financial future, and allow you to focus on the things that are most important to you. So the first part of the exit plan is the business and creating transferable value. And I believe the easiest way to understand that is to just take an example of two companies. So let's say you have two concrete pouring companies, Company A and Company B. Company A's got a seamless process. It's almost all automated. The customer can order online, schedule it. They're very seldomly late to any jobs, and they rarely have any leftover concrete at the end of the day left in the trucks because of the efficiencies that are built in. Now, Company 2, a little bit different story. When a customer is ready to order, it's not very automated. They call in. A lot of times they'll speak with the owner, determine how much they need. They'll do all the scheduling there over the phone to try to find a day and time that works. And so there's a lot more hands-on throughout that process. And occasionally there's leftover excess because of just the lack of planning. So if both of these companies had the same profitability, which one would you want to buy? Well, I bet most of you are going to pick Company A every time because of the efficiencies that are built in. And that's a lot of times referred to as the transferable value. So sometimes it's efficiencies, sometimes it's a customer base. But at the end of the day, it comes down to transferable value. So now that you understand the importance of creating transferable value in the business, let's take a look at how we align our financial goals. So the first thing that we want to look at is, what is your number? How much money do you need to live a comfortable lifestyle today without sacrificing your future? Now, I know many of you live comfortable lifestyles now. You drive a nice car, you've got a nice house, your kids go to the right schools, you support charities, maybe even family members. But in the back of your mind, you know that if something happened to you or your business, it could all fall apart. And so that's why having a financial plan is so important, because it shows you how to manage the income that you have coming in now and also prepare for your future. So you're able to determine a number that you need that now you can take to your business and say, okay, here's where I'm at today. Here's how much money I have. Here's how much I need. The business makes up about, let's say it's half of that. Well, now I know exactly what I need. Right? So now you're able to focus on your business and grow that value to the point where you can be successful. So now that you have the business and the finances in order, and you know that those two things are working well, it's time to focus on aligning your personal goals. So for some of you, it might be traveling more with your wife. It might be hunting, fishing, golfing, volunteering at a local charity, whatever that may be. Having those goals kind of at the front of your mind instead of waiting until you get to that day that you exit is going to bring you a lot more satisfaction, because what it does is it lets you start focusing in on what's really the most important to you. So if your business is running on all cylinders and your finances are in order, now you have a little bit of freedom to focus on what you enjoy. So now that you know what an exit plan is, the next question is, why do I need an exit plan? And if you haven't figured it out already, there's a ton of great benefits. And once you have that business, personal, and financial goals aligned, you can really just blow the lid off of what you thought was possible for your business growth, as well as building, wealth that you couldn't have imagined. And it all happens very intentionally. On your business, you're able to build a great management team. You're able to focus on systems and processes. You're able to build a vision statement for your employees to really gather around and take it to the next level. You're able to spend time away from the business, which is extremely important because a lot of times you feel like you're stuck and you just need to know that your business can run without you. So there's a lot of different great benefits on the business side. On the financial side, you're not worried about running out of money. You're not worried if a disability comes up or some kind of disruption like we saw with COVID and other disruptions. There's just so many different ways that having these things aligned really benefits you. And finally, the last question, when do I need an exit plan? And I would say that the time to plan is now, whether you've been in business for 30 years or you're just getting started. In any case, having a plan is going to put you in a better spot for success, and you're really going to see greater results. Your business is going to be healthier, and whenever that day comes and you're ready to exit, you know that you can do it successfully. If you aren't sure how to get started, schedule your free 30-minute strategy call with me, and let's talk about your business. Let's learn about your finances and see how we can align your personal goals with both of those. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something today, and I look forward to talking with you.